DJI Mini 3 Pro, shipping update. Got that coming up next. Bill the Drone Reviewer here. If you like the content of this video or anything on my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. With that, let's begin. The other night I hosted Rotor Talk Live and was joined by Mr. Marcus Crawford and Mr. Ron Brown. We spent the better part of the evening discussing all the latest regarding the DJI Mini 3 Pro, including the latest regarding shipping to the United States, how shipping is faring in other parts of the world, and we also looked at a couple of clips from some noteworthy videos regarding the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Also, you'll want to watch my update after the clip. So without any further ado, let's roll that clip in its entirety. Everybody is talking about the Mini 3 Pro. Okay, this is going to be with us for this talk's going to be with us for a while. And the first thing is the anticipation factor for everyone. I know Ron pinged me today, and he's going to join us here in a little bit. And I know what I'm going to hear from you, Marcus. Everybody's status is unchanged. Out there. And it ended up being smart. One thing I did find out. Go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead.
Well, not Sean. Sean Matthews posted a couple of videos today. Our friend, the original drone seeker in Spain.
Oh, okay.
He got his. Of course,
it's
the CE version, so he doesn't get the signal strength and so forth that we will. So the Europeans are already getting it, and so that could be as simple to me. Everybody's coming up with all these theories. That could be as simple to me as maybe that was the batch that they made first, right? I don't know.
Yeah, because again, those drones are different than what we have. There's,
right.
So that's plain and simple. But one thing that I did find out was if you ping DJI support, they will go ahead, like if you ordered, say, the Fly More package with it, in order to get the drone faster, they'll split that order up for you. I've been seeing a number of people have been commenting in the mini group saying that I asked to get it split, and they were very happy to do that. So I can get, one ahead of the other. Obviously the drone will be coming, from what they've heard and from what I've heard is that the drone itself will be coming ahead of the Fly More package, which is a good thing, because if you waited and didn't get that separated, it's like, you're going to be waiting forever. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I don't know. So they won't be available at the same time. I'm not aware of how
that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that it's going to be, there's going to be a delay for that. And I think a lot of people over in the UK, I've seen a lot of comments. Now, people in the UK were like the first to get it, even before our friends over in Europe, which I found to be very interesting. I don't know why that happened like that. But it seemed like Argos, the big retailer over there, and I think Stephen Ewing, you can probably verify that. They pretty much were there right away, which was great for our friend Stephen Ewing and all our friends over in the UK. That was fantastic. And now it's starting to go through Europe, as you heard from your good friend Sean. Him being able to get that as well. So that's a good thing for them. It's like for us, it's like, okay, another week or two, it's just like biting the bullet. We're hearing all, and the other thing that I wanted to say was this too. We're hearing different dates. Okay. We're hearing that it's going to ship on the 31st. I've heard other people saying it's going to ship on the 27th. So you'll get it on the 31st. So I don't know what's going on with that, Marcus. I mean, because I've seen a bunch of stuff on that.
Yeah, no clue either. So it'll just, I guess just relax and wait till we see.
Yeah, I mean, that's all.
Let me tell you, at the point that I will start getting upset is if we get, past say mid-June or so. Well, then it will have been over a month, and then I would consider even just canceling my order and just then wait till I can buy it at Best Buy and, call it good. So
one of the good things during this time while we're anticipating them is, people like Rick Smith have been putting out good videos, and he put out an exceptional video, and I'm going to go ahead and play a snippet of it. It's on obstacle avoidance. Now, I'm going to set the clip up before I play it. what Rick did was he went to pretty much a forest, okay, where there were a ton of trees, and he turned obstacle avoidance on, and he just pointed the drone and went. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this and see how this went out for him. Marcus, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty impressed here.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. What you want to warn people is just don't try and fly sideways because it doesn't have those sideways sensors.
Exactly. And the other thing that Rick mentioned, which was really good, was in one part, he did actually end up crashing, but it was because, and this is a good point, and people need to remember this, okay? In order for those sensors to work properly, they need a lot of light, okay? As it gets dark, it diminishes the ability of the sensors to work. Now, he put it in the mode where APAS kicks in, okay? So APAS tries to find that opening, and you could see in several instances it did. And I'll tell you what, Marcus, for a 249-gram drone, if you want to call it the bottom of the line for DJI, for obstacle avoidance, I mean, it's really kind of undetectable from other drones that DJI has. It really is.
Well, I can tell you this, Bill. There's no other 249-gram drone that has that kind of obstacle avoidance, including, of course, the Hubsan Xeno Pro, or the Mini Pro Plus, whatever the hell they called it, little mini drone. Xeno Mini Pro. That's the one.
Yeah.
And God, you just got to really think about those names. And then even the Autel Nano Plus. Mine has had OA issues from the very beginning. So, DJI is definitely the king of that deal.
Yeah, they've done their homework, and they've done it right. They've done it well, which is really good. Now, I asked DM Productions, who was the gentleman who was the very first one with the video. I never got a reply back from him, but I'm just going to put this up on the screen here real briefly. And now he did a range test, and basically, I invite you guys to go ahead and watch his video. I'm just going to put the screenshot up here. He circles down here showing his range and also the signal strength up here. He'll do that in a minute. I'm not going to play that, but it looked really good, because I know a lot of people were complaining about that. Hey, Ron, how are you?
Hello, hello, Bill. Hello, Marcus. Looks like the gang's all here tonight.
Yes, we
don't
are.
Let me interrupt the show. I heard you're going to show some of Darren's. I'm going to call it signal strength test.
Yeah,
we don't say range test anymore, Bill. We're testing signal now.
I agree. I asked Darren, and he never got back to me, so I don't want to play the clip. But I did want to go ahead and show that to kind of give folks an idea. Now, he did earlier in that he showed that it got a correct number of satellites. It was easy in obtaining satellites for this, and that the signal was constant and it was strong throughout this video, which bodes really well, because I know a lot of people have said that they've had some issues with signal strength with this.
Mostly our European friends, Bill.
Yes. Now, I know, and I watched a little bit of your show last night, and I know Eddie was on, and he was a great guest. That was a great having him on last night.
Yeah.
In one of the things that he talked about last night, just to kind of paraphrase it maybe a little bit, was he talked about how, flying, obviously he's in New York City, and, there's a lot to deal with as far as signal is concerned. So, so he does have some issues, he said. Am I right?
He did that. He did a signal strength test, and he said it was out near what did he say? Marcus, is abandoned airport or something?
Yeah.
And he had no issues when he was out there.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
what he did say about the new DJI RC is that if there's terrain, trees, etc., interfering, you might see a little weakness. But he said, other than that, no.
Okay. Yeah. And thank goodness, for Eddie getting this, and it's been kind of good, because while I like to watch Rick's video, while I like to watch Aldrin's videos, or Russ's videos, I also like to see someone, I don't want to call it our level, but down with us, the everyday kind of people, get this and go out there and put it through its paces. So Eddie, we really appreciate all the videos you're doing on this. I mean,
yeah, I guess what you're saying, Bill, somebody is not beholden to the company that sent it to them.
Yeah.
And we're not disparaging anybody that doing live reviews, but just it's just a different feeling watching somebody that didn't get sent the product, I guess I'll say.
Yeah, and there's got to be something said as well too, because when the three of us get it and test it, it'll be with our own money, and I hold myself accountable to all the drone community. Okay, and this way it kind of frees me up, because when you're under embargo and under NDA with DJI, they're pretty tight as far as what they because if you go out there and you end up bashing the product, you're not going to be sent more product. I mean, it's just real simple as far as that's concerned.
Yeah.
But I think, overall, I think they would appreciate a good review, maybe with a couple of points or a couple of points of improvement, kind of a thing.
Yeah. So, with the range testing and signal strength testing, until you actually do it yourself, you don't really. Everybody's environment's different, Bill. As far as terrain, you mentioned Wi-Fi interference. It's so many things that go into signal strength. Until you test it in your own flying area, you don't really know for sure. You don't really know. And I think the three of us, maybe speak for us, our main goal is not to go out there and put the things through a torture test to see what we can do to make it lose signal or whatever. I just fly the normal way I fly. And if it maintains good signal, it does. If it doesn't, then. But I don't do things I don't normally do to make it lose signal. If that makes sense.
Right. You don't stress the Mini 3 out, beyond its capabilities, because you just paid quite a bit of money for this, and you don't want to lose it. You want to enjoy it. That's kind of the way I look at it. I mean, I want to test it, and and one of the good things, and I wanted to get back to this, because Rick Smith taught me, when I met him for the first time, was, when you get a drone for the first time, take it up about 10 feet in the air, go forward 20 feet, backward 20 feet, go side to side, kind of do some yawing a little bit, and see how it behaves before you get up there and start shooting things. Okay. Because maybe you might need to do an IMU calibration. Maybe, the compass might get wonky or something. That kind of a thing. So it's always good to test that out, Rick said, before you get up there and fly.
Can I dispute that a little bit?
Go for it.
Let me tell you, Bill, when my Mini 3 shows up, it's going to go up about 10 meters in the air, and then it's just going to go full throttle straight over the canyon. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, buddy. That's what's going to happen. First flight.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Well, what's real funny is, I have that Holy Stone. I think I showed you guys. I'm going to get out this weekend to fly it. So I'm not expecting a lot.
Okay? I was going to say, Bill, don't listen to Marcus on that Holy Stone. Don't take it up 10 meters and send it miles over some canyon. No,
10 meters. It's probably going to be up. It'll probably be up 1 meter. Okay. Yeah. That'll probably be out, and then maybe out 5 and back, and see, we'll go from there. Okay.
I do, however, want to remind you too, though, that the first time I ever flew the DJI Mini 2, I did exactly what I described, and it went into a death spiral down into the canyon before it recovered. But, it came back.
Yeah.
DJI ended up sending me another drone. They said that one was defective.
Yeah, I remember that, and I was like, whoa. Yeah.
I see Alan Drone Views Media. It's just he remembers that flight.
Oh yeah, we all that was a memorable one for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah. Well, no, but I think Bill's advice applies more to somebody. I don't know. You saved up all your money. This is your only drone. If anything happens to it, you can't afford to get another one right away. So be a little cautious, because we all know how it is. It's hard to get your money back from a drone company if you don't have the drone.
Yeah. And that's why, and I know what Marcus is going to do, but for me, it's going to go over my open field up by where I live here. And, I'm going to get it up in the air. I'm going to put it through its paces, but out over the field, because if for some reason it comes down, I want it to come down in the field. I want to be able to recover it because I did get the 2-year DJI Care Refresh with that, even though I have State Farm, and even though I've bashed Care Refresh, I decided, hey, why not?
You're covered all the way around, Bill.
Oh yeah, with State Farm, it's the only state that actually isn't covered with them is California. Okay, everywhere else they're covered.
Just don't move to California anytime soon, Bill.
No, I'm not planning on it. Trust me. No way. But with all this being said here, the anticipation is building up for a lot of us here, and I think and I gotta say this, Marcus has the right formula, okay? Because you go out to his channel, what's he doing? He's flying the Mini 2, all right? He's going out, he's enjoying what he has. Ron, he's doing the same thing, okay? I did a product test, and I'm waiting to get an approval on it of an energy pack, kind of like a Jackery kind of a thing, but it's called an energy pack. I just did a video waiting to get approved on that, and then once it gets approved, I'm going to get out on YouTube. So we're enjoying ourselves. We're not sitting here like this, with clenched teeth, waiting for this to come, because that's not going to do anybody any good. You know what I'm saying?
Did anybody get an update on their shipping today?
Yeah, I would. Anybody in the chat, please let us know. Post
anybody in the U.S. or North. Yeah, I'll make it wider. North America.
Well, so I just refreshed, and it still says to be shipped.
To be shipped.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and before you joined us, Ron, I've been hearing things like it will ship on the 27th and you'll get it the 31st. And I've also been hearing, no, it's going to ship on the 31st. Have you heard anything different than that?
Somebody on Drone Nation reached out to DJI in their order, and a customer rep said that their particular order will ship on June 2nd.
My update is on May the 25th, I received a shipping notice from DJI regarding the DJI Mini 3 Pro. I do have a tracking number. However, the label has only been created, and I don't have an estimated arrival date at this time. Question of the day. What did you think of the DJI Mini 3 Pro shipping update? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.